Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome back to the Twisted Nightmare Studio. Today we're going to be talking about The Little Mermaid. This is going to be a pretty short video, but I just wanted to talk about it. Because, you got this Little Mermaid video. Well, this one's got 429,000 views. Okay, well, it seems to got decent attention and for a day. And then you look at this. Oh dear. See, I hate Disney. I've hated Disney for a long time, ever since they just... Well, when they did what they did to Star Wars, honestly, I fucking hate Star Wars now. And that breaks my heart, because as a kid, Star Wars, to me, was the greatest thing in the world. I wanted to be a Jedi. I wanted to be that person. I was a little kid. I used to pretend I was swinging lightsabers, and I was fighting Sith, and I was fighting against the battle droids, the battle droid army. I love Star Wars. And when Disney first bought, Star Wars from George Lucas for $4 billion, I was like, yay, because George Lucas wasn't going to continue on the story. Then, of course, came the movies and the TV shows and everything, and they systematically destroyed everything that was great about Star Wars. And basically that's what Disney does, because they don't have any creativity. All their remakes. I've seen the Aladdin remake. I've seen the Lion King remake. I'm not watching it. I've seen the Beauty and the Beast remake. I'm not watching any more remakes. They're all inferior in every single way. Like, I love Beauty and the Beast. I love the original Aladdin. I love the original Lion King, and I will watch those any day of the week. I have seen the remakes one time each, and I will never watch them again, and have at this point refused to watch any more of their woke garbage. Because fact of the matter is that they're creatively bankrupt. All they're doing is rolling out the same movies, except live action, and they're changing it. I think they legitimately do it to cause outrage. I think today the order of the day in Hollywood is outrage. And they're literally trying to one-up each other, no matter what studio you come to. They're literally trying to one-up each other, as far as woke points, and as far as everything. Ariel's black. Why? Because diversity. I mean, here's the thing I want to know. Why, if you're remaking live action movies and you want to cast a black person, you have a perfectly good one, Tiana. Okay. Tiana right here. Perfectly functioning black female princess that you could live action right there. And hey, I loved the Princess and the Frog. I thought that was a damn good movie. I think it didn't get as much love because by that point they moved on to 3D animation, so therefore people weren't ready to go back to this hand-drawn stuff. But honestly, I think this is probably within my top 5 and definitely top 10 Disney movies. And I loved The Princess and Frog. I loved the character, Tiana. She was very driven. She was a very strong woman. And that's the thing. This probably was one of the best princesses out there because she was independent. Ariel wasn't independent. She literally fell in love with a guy and ran away from home to be with a guy that she had literally never spoken to. But Tiana, there's a perfectly good black princess you could have stole from, or you could have, created a live action for. Instead, you take one of the redheads and contribute to the redhead genocide, where, instead of casting a redheaded character, because there are so few of those, you race swap it. And see, I'm not racist, and I just don't agree with palette swapping a character for the sake of brownie points with an audience that really probably doesn't actually watch your stuff. And before you sit there and say, oh, you're just a racist, no, because there's a gentleman who agrees with me. He legitimately dislikes any type of palette swap characters. He doesn't even like Miles Morales. And I happen to be a fan of Miles Morales. But I defer to him, considering he's the one who, who says that basically any time that you race swap a character, you're literally trying to... Basically, you're only seeing validation in white characters, and he doesn't agree with that. He pushes and wants original characters, and I understand that completely. But fact of the matter is that he gets called all kinds of names and says that people say that he's basically bending the knee to the white man and trying to be one. When in point of fact, actually, it's quite the opposite. He wants original black characters. He wants original characters that are on their own merits. Not just because they're black, but actual legitimate characters that don't focus on just the fact that they're black. He pushes for that. And honestly, I 100% support it. Anyways, so yeah, basically, The Little Mermaid is probably going to flop, just like everything. I think, honestly, that they know it's going to flop. They're just putting it out there because, hell, they've already made it. So anyways, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time here in the Twisted Nightmare Studio.